Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here with another massive video, all right, on pi. Okay, all right, some of you might have heard about pi and some of you might have not heard about pi. All right, so I'm here to talk about pi. Pi is an amazing project that I so much appreciate and love. Okay, all right, I'm so bullish in this project, so that's why I said let me bring it to your notice so that for those that are still yet to jump on it, can still jump on it. Those that are still on it can take it seriously. All right, because this project is actually massive. Okay, before I get into the video fully, please like and subscribe to this channel so that once we are bringing massive video like this, you can always be notified to be a part of what's going on in this channel. All right, in this channel we talk about airdrops, we talk about cryptocurrency, you understand, everything you need to know about cryptocurrency. We bring it down to you on this channel. If you want to know more about cryptocurrency, you want to be part of airdrops so that you can be making free money in crypto space, please consider subscribing to this channel. All right, so that once we drop videos like this, you can always be notified. Okay, all right, that being said, let me just jump into what we have to do today. All right, first of all, pi was launched sometimes pi was launched February 20th, okay, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll check that as time goes on. Pi was launched on February 20th. All right, and currently, I want to believe you can see my cursor. Currently, pi is currently ranking 24th in coin market cap. We are in coin market cap currently. All right, and look at the way pi is ranking now, 24th. Now, just imagine a coin that was launched, let me say 4 months ago, because it's not completely 4 months, but let's say 4 months. The coin was launched 4 months ago and it's currently ranking is ranking 24th in coin market cap. And don't forget that in crypto space we have thousands of cryptocurrency. For this coin to make this kind of movement, it tells you the potential of this coin. Now, this is a massive movement. I don't think I've seen a coin that they just launched that made this kind of movement in coin market cap to overtake all the coins and went down to number 24th. Now, this is massive. In fact, I don't even know how to express this. When I saw this, I was shocked. All right, now this shows the potential of this cryptocurrency. And as I'm speaking to you now, pi is still being mined for free. So I'm going to drop a link for you to mine pi on the description of this video so that those that still want to jump on it can still jump on it. All right, that's very important. Okay, and as time goes on, I'm going to be bringing you more updates on this project because it's something that I want to keep my eye on. Okay, all right, so there are things I want to show you that makes me really love this coin. The things I want to show you. Okay, so real quick, let me just jump into trading view. Let's see, let me just show you a few things on trading view. All right, this is trading view. So let's just dive in and check one or two things before we come back here. Okay, there's something I want to show you that is going to blow your mind. I want to show you the potential of this coin. Okay, now let's look at price charts of this coin. All right, so now like I said, you can see where the price start moving. Okay, that was February 25th. Sorry, 20th of February 2025. Okay, this was where the price started moving. Okay, which shows the way it was launched. All right, so let me see. I want to try to determine the price by which it was actually pushed into the market. Now look at the price here by my right hand side. Okay, you can see the price here, 0.0944. That's the price by which this coin was actually launched. Now there's something I want to show you. Let me pick my price range and show you something real quick. All right, this is my price range. So let me pick it and show you something very, very important that will blow your mind. Okay, so from here, let's see where the price actually went up to. So pi went to $3. Okay, pi went from 0.0944 down to $3. All right, that was how far this coin actually went. And let me show you the percentage by which this coin actually moved. This coin moved 3084%. 3084% at a go. That was how far the coin actually went. All right, now let's assume that you actually bought this coin when it was launched. Okay, from this point, and you sell it off at this point, you will have made a whopping 3084% out of the market from this coin. All right, now after then it drops down to this point currently that we are seeing the pi coin, okay, which is 0.85 cents currently. All right, and it's actually a very good point to buy for those that have the money to buy. And at the same time, if you want to buy this coin, please do it with your own discretion. Make sure that you are using the money that you can afford to lose to actually buy. But this is a good buying place. Now at the same time, since this coin is still, you can still mine it, I will also advise you, okay, advise you to actually go ahead and mine. I'm going to put my link on the description of this video, so just click on the link and register. After registering, all right, you can go ahead and mine this coin. Okay, since we can still mine this coin now, all right, before they stop the mining, so you can go ahead and do that. It's actually worth it. Okay, like I said, I'm going to be bringing you video on this coin as things unfolds in the market. All right, so now let's just go back to so that I can show you a few things. All right, so another thing that makes me appreciate this project so much is the fact that within 4 months of this coin being launched, we so many exchanges have actually accepted to trade this coin. All right, currently we have 29 exchanges that are trading this coin. All right, so I just want to show you how many exchanges are actually trading this coin. This is another massive movement about this particular coin. Okay, apart from that, something just happened recently that I want to draw your attention to. That is, I think, is another massive movement about this particular coin. All right, let's just jump into their Twitter page. Okay, their X platform. Now you can see what is going on here. They said 60 million engaged pioneers. This is massive. I think this should be the reason behind this, their rapid movement. This should be the reason, because it is difficult for you to see a coin that has this kind of community where you have 60 million people that are engaging on this coin actively. 60 million. Okay, it's difficult for you to see a coin like this. All right, Now, at the same time, if you look at their Twitter page, you see that you already have 4.3 million people that are following this coin, are following their page at the same time. All right. So apart from that, they actually made some massive announcements recently that caught my attention, which I have to, which is the next thing I want to talk about in this video. Now, this is it. They said Pi Open Network has officially launched. Has officially launched, marking a groundbreaking moment for a pioneer with extra connectivity now enabled. Pioneers can engage in transactions beyond the Pi ecosystem. Now, pioneers here simply means those that are mining Pi. Please take note of this. Okay, can engage in transactions beyond the Pi ecosystem. Connect with KYB verified businesses and access new integration like centralized exchange. Now, let me explain what this actually means. What it simply means is that now, for instance, in my country, which is Nigeria, I don't know whether they do this way, whether they actually do this in other countries. Okay, you can actually go to a shop, you understand, where you want to buy goods. All right, you buy your goods. I believe this is also done in other countries as well. You buy your goods. After buying your goods, you can make your transfer the money instead of cash to the person that is you're buying the goods from. Okay, the person gets the money that you have transferred, they can take away your goods. All right, so this is what Pi want to do. This is a concept that Pi want to take. All right, now outside having to use exchanges to interact with Pi, we can actually go outside to those stores, those supermarkets, those malls that Pi is being accepted. You go there to actually buy goods, and instead of paying cash, you transfer your Pi to where you're buying the goods from, and you can actually go away with your goods. All right, so this is what Pi network is actually bringing on board, which is massive one. It shows you that Pi network actually bringing Pi into the real world situation, okay, to solve problems. All right, and another thing that I want to also draw your attention to is the fact that now with this that's going on in Pi, Pi is not yet listed on Binance. Okay, Binance holds massive pool of money in crypto space. Okay, now if you look at it here, you can see that Binance actually holds $20 billion, all right, in crypto space. All right, so this shows you how much of people have been engaging in Binance. Okay, now other exchanges like Bybit, Coinbase, Upbit, OKEx, and Bitget, Mex, and the rest of them, they're actually holding a little portion of what are actually going on in this space. Okay, now what I want to also draw your attention to is the fact that if Pi actually lists if Binance actually lists Pi, which is something that is going to happen very soon, because with what is going on in Pi ecosystem, there's no how. It's not possible that Binance will not list Pi. That's not possible, because it's actually a business. Now, if Binance bring Pi into their ecosystem, it's going to bring more money to them, because of the fact that a lot of people are going to engage in Pi network, and there's going to be a lot of transactions that actually bring money. And what actually brings money to them is actually a lot of transactions that are going on in Binance. All right, because they charge for transaction fees and every other thing. All right, and with the amount of people that are actually interacting in Binance, if that happens, trust me, the Pi network price is going to shoot, because it's going to bring about so much demand in Pi coin, and the more the demand, and what happens to the price will actually go up when there is a lot of demand on Pi network. All right, so that's one thing I also want to point your attention to, which means there's so much that we are expecting in this space, okay, and which I'm going to bring you updates as time unfolds. Okay, so that's why you need to actually subscribe to this channel, so that once I get updates like that, I can also bring it to your notice. All right, so if you are still yet to be a part of what is going on here, I want to advise you that you start. Okay, start mining Pi, since it's actually free. Then if you want to buy, please use your own discretion to buy. All right, we still have a lot of potential as well, so use what you can afford to lose to actually buy. Okay, then another thing that I need to pay attention to is the fact that in Pi you have to do your KYC. I think I'm going to do a video on how to do your KYC, so that people that don't really know how to go about that can actually learn and also do their KYC, because without that you cannot be moved to mainnet to be able to do your transactions freely. All right, so that's going to be all for this video. Like I said, I'm going to bring you update on this particular project, on how things unfold. All right, so that's going to be all. So please, if you have watched to this point, please like and subscribe to this channel. Okay, like and subscribe to this channel, so that once I bring you more updates, you can be notified. All right, thanks for watching, and see you on our next video. Bye bye.